Welcome to Smells Like 90's Rock. It's Hot Toddy and DJ P.O.R.C. And yes, I'm very sickly this week, and you're trying to keep a safe distance from me because I'm sick.
Yes, because I don't want to get it, and I don't want to give it to other people.
Well, I'm not. Yeah, I know who you're talking about, but I'm not contagious. It was just it was a cold. It started out as a head cold, and it went into my chest and became a chest cold. But it's been a cold regardless. So, I'm warming up. Is that the appropriate term?
I think so. Maybe,
Right. Are we solo? Are we riding solo since Sheila's not here?
Two dope boys in a Cadillac. Yes.
That's right. And you know you're outcast.
Yeah, sort of.
Better than anybody on this planet.
This room. That's what we're going to say, this room.
Yeah, that's fine. Whatever you want to say.
A lot of crazy current event stuff to think about.
Yeah.
Michael Cohen, Donald Trump's lawyer, lied to Congress and admitted it.
It is what it is with them now. Let them tear each other apart. Because it's true. They're all criminals.
Essentially,
everybody in that group. It's just not good times for them. They really should just bow out.
Let's see. And he, but didn't it came out recently that he was actually in contractual negotiations with like Russians because he wants to build Trump Tower Moscow.
Really?
Yeah. And part of that deal was that he would give Vladimir Putin a $50 million penthouse. The contract fell through, but that was that was going on during his campaign.
Call me crazy, color me confused, but is that not a huge conflict of interest when you're president of the United States?
Of course it is.
Yeah. So that's not a great idea, Mr. President. I really wouldn't be trying to make that deal. What the hell?
What? What are you doing?
I'm trying to just move my jacket. That's all I'm trying to do. It's too hot for it.
You,
right.
Your mama and your cousin too.
Yeah, it's just messed up. That whole thing is so messed up. And then, what else happened? There was something else that happened I wanted to talk about. Crazy current events. I don't know. They, them friended you on Facebook.
We won't say it like that, though.
We're going to.
No.
We're going to.
No, don't post it.
No, I'm not posting that. I'm saying we're on the air right now.
Oh, okay.
Not posting about that, but you know why you have the C on your name.
Right.
Don't ever get involved with them again.
Let's not mention them specifically.
We never did. We always call them they, them.
I know, but isn't that kind of offensive to people of non-binary gender?
Speaking of which,
we shouldn't denigrate them.
I'm not denigrating. I'm not denigrating anybody. It was Sheila who named them they, them. I'm not even going there. I'm just saying they, them. That was the name that she gave them, and that's where we are. I'm so confused. Hey, did you hear about this?
Okay.
The Me Too. Let me tell you something about the Me Too movement. I'm in full support of the Me Too movement. I think it's extremely positive, and I think it's a great movement, and feminism is a wonderful thing, and it should be empowering.
I'm feeling a butt coming on.
There's a big butt coming. There was a station in Michigan that banned the song "Baby It's Cold Outside" due to the Me Too movement.
Why?
Well, because apparently "Baby It's Cold Outside" kind of promotes like
sort of
harassment.
It does.
What's what Me Too was
sort
saying?
Sort of a hyper PC.
Well, it's sort of like, I really can't stay. Baby, it's cold outside. So it's essentially like a woman's like
he traps her.
That's what that's what essentially what they're saying. Is like she's trying to leave, but he keeps pulling her back. But it's not like that. The song is the two of them flirting. She's like, "Oh, I gotta go." But he's like, "No, please don't go." She's like, "No, I gotta go. Please don't go." That's essentially what because he's so into her that he doesn't want her to leave.
Right.
And she's like teasing him, sort of like flirting with him, but in the end she's gonna stay with him because they love each other. But Me Too apparently looks at it as
sort of a coercion.
I'm trying to leave. No, I've got rope, and if you try to leave, I'm going to tie you up. Don't leave my effing house. That's essentially what Me Too is exclaiming that "Baby It's Cold Outside" is. So let me just say this. Me Too movement, I am in full support of you 100%, but there are bigger fish to fry than "Baby, It's Cold Outside." So
That's just kind of being hyper politically correct.
that's a little. It's a little too far.
Isn't there a controversy this year that Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, the cartoon, the stop animation, it's come under fire?
Everybody,
For what reason?
Because it was all over Twitter when it was on CBS this year, because everybody was saying that it promotes essentially like you're not important unless we need something.
So who cares?
Yeah, but I could see that more than "Baby, It's Cold Outside."
Can we just put the little asterisk that this story is about flying reindeer?
Yeah, I guess so. But the fear was that it was teaching children that you're only important when you're needed, and if you are somebody with that's different.
Right.
If you're different,
then you're kind of
and if you're an outcast, then people should make fun of you and treat you like crap. Oh, that is, unless you're out. The thing that makes you an outcast is useful. Then we'll exploit that.
Okay.
And then you'll be a great help to us.
Okay. Well,
but I don't think that's what that movie or that show or that story personifies. I think he is an outcast because he's different.
Isn't Santa always on his side, though?
Yeah, but that's the thing. But they blame Santa. They look at Santa as the enemy of this film, the villain of the story, because he exploits Rudolph's nose,
his handicap.
He exploits it, and so it goes from, oh, Rudolph, you're a freak of nature, get away from us, to ho ho ho, I can use you. So hey, you stupid reindeer, shut up. This guy's got a great nose, so I'm going to use him to do this. Everybody, look at this great nose. I'm going to use him to guide my sleigh.
It promotes exclusion from a group and what?
Exclusion from the group and
exploitation
of a handicap. And it's not even a handicap. It helps. It really does help.
Yeah.
But it's
what kind of handicap is there that helps you see in the dark?
Exactly. I don't understand the point, but that's essentially what they're saying.
And it's about reindeer. It's about reindeer.
It's about reindeer. That's the thing to take away from this, is that it's about reindeer. It's a flying reindeer at that. One with a red nose to top it all off. But that's the complaint, that it's bad. It's a bad message, and I'm like,
These are the same people that found problems with the Giving Tree. Although
really?
I have to admit, it's hard for me to unsee their analysis of that, the Giving Tree.
What was the analysis on that?
They said the Giving Tree is essentially like a childlike way of explaining like an abusive relationship.
Oh God!
Because the kid always takes the tree is always willing to give everything it wants to the boy. The boy always takes it from him.
Right.
And at the very end, he sits on its face. It's like the giving. I think that was more or less the gist of what I got. Like, the Giving Tree is essentially about an abusive relationship where one party continuously gives all their resources and energy to a party that does not reciprocate, and in turn that party sits on their face at the end.
Oh my God. That is a very brutal analysis.
It's hard for me to unsee it.
Well, now it's hard for me to unsee it. Damn it.